AA, see you in church. I'm Manuel, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and put the little hand up. And when did you finish listening to this? Or maybe if you don't want to hear this conversation, leave a message and give me another topic. Or if you did hear it, tell me what you think. Give me your point of view. No cussing, no blah, blah, blah. I want a decent point of view because I'm not here. Well, sometimes I am cussing and everything because it makes me angry sometimes. But I understand, and I want you to understand, hearing somebody else's point of view is knowledge. You don't have to have this point of view. You're not supposed to become them. You're supposed to still stay you. And that's my point. So, anyway, this is who I am. And my conversation is on the Candace Owens show and the Mario Lopez remark. To be honest, I saw the show Safe to the Bell or whatever, but I never was a fan of the show. I never cared for Mario Lopez's character on the show. I thought he was a little condescending. Not him, the person who wrote the storyline and the way he was forced to carry off that character. To be honest, I just never cared for the characters and everything. And I didn't watch the show. Everybody I know was so in love with Mario Lopez and everything. And I'm like, whatever. I don't have a stone towards him. I don't have a stone for him either. Now, recently I saw a show. Person, I love Mario Lopez. And okay. And then they started throwing knives. And I found that interesting. It reminded me of something else. So, I listened to what they had to say, just like I listened to the other bullshit that was coming out of those other people's mouths. And I said, I'd rather hear it from the people themselves. So I watched the episode to see what they were talking about. And to be honest, you all are full of shit. Oh my god, I love to death um Bob the drag queen. Love her to death. She's not part of this. But her cousin, niece, whatever you want to call her, who was throwing the stones on her own show, you're full of shit. Girl, shut up. Be quiet. Get a brain, get a thought, watch the show again. All you see is Mario Lopez saying, I'm a Catholic person. I believe in religion. I do too. I don't care what all you people think about my religion. Those are your things. They're going to stay yours. They're not going to be mine. He's stupid enough to talk about it because you people out there are a bunch of harpies. That's fine. But when it came down to the remarks, I understand what they're trying to say because I'm exactly the same way. I'm not going to let I'm going to let my child talk, but I'm not going to let my child go and butcher themselves. You can tell me how much you think you're this or that, and I'm going to say, oh, that's good for you. And I'm going to let you say what you're going to say. But my reality is, you got a dick, you're a boy. You got a vagina, you're a girl. And it's going to stay that way. Now, here's where you people start going, oh, blah, 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 blah. No, shut up. The child turns 18, turns responsible for themselves. Now, if they want to go get a vagina because they're a boy and they want to go and butcher themselves, there's nothing I can do about it. He's turned 18. Now, it's on him and it's out of his pocket because it's his or her life. Same thing with the woman. Woman wants to be a man. She turned 18. It's her responsibility. The Lord gave her the right to choose. That is something she can choose. Her sexual preference isn't something she can choose. It's something that the Lord has given you. He says, you're going to be gay, you're going to be gay. You can pretend. See, that's the thing. That's the game. You can pretend you're straight, but you're still going to be gay no matter how you draw yourself. You can get all the surgeries you want to, and you can become a woman. Then you'll be heterosexual because you want to be with men. Now you got to find a person that will accept who you are. The way you have chosen to be. See, God didn't make you force yourself to do that. You chose. Whether you felt this is who you are or not, you chose to change your form. The Lord didn't go and say, boom, and then cast you in iron that you couldn't be changed. And that's the difference. Those are choices. Your mental may still be telling you you're a woman. So you became what your mental is telling you. Okay. But it's still your choice to become that. See, I always find it really interesting when people have a problem with that part. I don't. I have no problem with that. If you want to become that, that's fine. My friends that have become women, my friends that have become men, I will respect them as a man when you become the man because that's who you want it to be. I will respect them who became women because that's who you want it to be. Your body, your mind has told you something's wrong and you corrected it. It's like you had an extra toe. You removed the extra toe because the extra toe has hurt all this time. Now you don't have that toe, but you still got the pain. And that's the point I'm trying to say. You got to make choices for yourself. Stop making everybody else's opinion the law. Their opinion has nothing to do with you. That has to do with them. Like I always say, what you think of me is none of my business. Why? Because I don't care. I didn't go walk in lines. I didn't go yell out remarks. I didn't go and put my, how do I say it, knowledge to everybody that I'm gay and put myself in danger for nothing. I did that because I wanted you to have the right to be you. So now be you, but don't make it everybody else's importance. That's important to you and you only. And stop making it important to other people, because it's not. They have the right not to care if you're a drag queen. They have the right not to care if you want to be a man when you're a woman. They have the right not to care that you want to be a woman when you're a man. But you have the right to be respected after after when you become who you want it to become. Like Mr. Garrison. Now he's Mrs. Garrison. See what I'm saying? That's your business. But when you have become the person who you were hoping to become, now you have the right to have that on your driver's license that now you're no longer a woman, you're a man. You're no longer a man, you're a woman. You have the right to have that on your and have nobody bother you about it. That's what I was fighting for. I wasn't fighting for you to be like these other children nowadays that want to become something else, and it's like changing a t-shirt. I'm Polly today. No, I'm not Polly today. I'm Deverexis. I'm going to make a new word today. I'm going to call it Adorlina. And then you got all these children nowadays expect me to know that today you changed your requirement like you changed your shirt. Now, if you had a shirt that said Polly on it, if you had a shirt that's telling me that's what you are, hey, I'll respect that's what you are. But to be honest, I'm not going to care one way or another, because that's your life. Your life has nothing to do with me except for where we work together, where we eat together. I'm going to let you be who you are as long as your doesn't bleed over to me. It's that simple. What you want to be is your business. What you desire to be is your business. It's not mine. That's more or less what what's his name was trying to say. At the same time, he said it incorrect. Why? Because what's her name was leading him down a road so that it would fit her picture, her box. And that's the problem. I understand she was there petting him, letting him think she was giving him an opportunity, but she wasn't. She was trying to get him to say that everybody should be like this. We should all look perfect like this and claim this way with how she dealt with it. And those other two people, they knew their baby was saying something silly and they thought it was cute. And they were telling the world, look at how cute my child is. But we shouldn't condemn them. I hear you people condemning people left and right. Oh, you gotta think my way. My way is the good way. It's the only way. Listen to the stupidity. We marched so that I have the right. You have the right. Everybody has the right to be who they are. And now all of you are saying that it's our place to take care of you. No. No, it was the right to be you and the right for me to be me. That's the way it is. I have the right not to like you, and you have the right not to like me. Or you have the right to like me. But the point is my opinion is my opinion, whether you like it or not. That's the way the world bounces. And if you don't like it, boo-hoo, too bad, too sad. Why? Because I'm not going out raping people. I'm not going out killing people. Nobody is doing that except for murderers and killers, and they don't have the right to infringe their stupidity. So that's why they're put in prison. That's why they're put in jail. And this is America, and that's why Kathy Griffin had the right to hold the head up of the president, because it was a joke. Get a funny bone. Get a clue. Get a personality. This is America. You have the right to try to make something funny out of the tragic. She knew already that we were going to go through hard times with this president as president. And all of you people took it out on her because you knew it too. But did you get off your fat ass and vote? No. Did you get off your fat ass and fight him? No. By a clue. The only person I've seen actually fight him is his own wife when she told him to shut the fuck up. He throws stones and he hit a lot of people. And she told him to shut up about insulting women. And she knew they were the ones that were going to get him into office, not the men. There's not enough men. That's why women are constantly saying for every man, there's 5 women. Because there's more women in this world. And the people that are going to vote him into office are women. Not men. You're always talking about the man, the man. Guess what? You're the man. The problem is that it's easier to whine, wah, 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 I'm stupid, I can't do my own job, you should pay me more because I'm too lazy to do, you know what I mean? And that's my point. Get off your asses and fix the problem and quit making other people's business your business. He has a point of view and it's going to make his family survive. He's not going to let his little kid go and say, I'm a man or whatever, because he knows that in reality, she's still a girl. He's not going to let his little boy go and say, I'm a girl, because he knows what hard times the gays go through. He's going to set up a world that's going to make his children thrive, whether you like it or not. Now, he bent over and took it up his ass because he didn't want to get fired. He wants to still feed his children. But in reality, his opinion is his opinion. It isn't your business. Quit crying and get off your asses and fight for your rights. Because we've already done all the fighting we're going to do. We're old now. And learn what the real thing is about. Don't be like those straight idiots that were there going, ha ha ha, we won. And I said, no, you didn't, you fucking idiot. You lost. How do you see that? I said, okay, does your girlfriend's, because you're here because you're trying to make your girlfriend's dad like you. But think about it. You both finish college. You're getting ready to get married. Your father-in-law still doesn't like you. Your girlfriend and you and your friends go for a last party out and have a good time. You crash. Your friends die. Your girlfriend's in a coma. You're there holding her hand, crying, crying, crying. Your family gets you to go home to change your clothes. They say if she comes out, they'll let you know. You come back, your girlfriend's gone. You say to the nurse, "Where is she?" And she says, or he, "How are you related to the person in that bed?" "Oh, I'm her boyfriend." Boom! The bill that was going through was going to give you the right to get that information. But you didn't help it go through as a bill. It could have still not made it through. But the point is that you got it vetoed. So it won't go on the voting bill. It won't get a chance for life. Now you don't know that she was taken to another hospital somewhere to get healed, because it gives all the power to the parents. So now you're screwed. But you didn't read, and that's my point. You didn't read the bill. You went out there like an idiot, just going blah, 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 blah. You got it killed. Now you have no rights. The bill wasn't a gay bill. It was a relationship bill. And that's what they were fighting for. Everybody's rights, whether you were white, black, Hispanic, Chinese, Martian, gay, lesbian, straight, trans, to know what was going on in your partner's life. And that's my point. None of you read or really even listen to what's being said. And what he was trying to say was that it scares him, that they want to put power into children's hands when they shouldn't have the power because they're not ready yet. They haven't had any growth yet. And it's true. You should have to be 18 to vote. You should have to be 18 to go to war. You should, all the power should be together at the same time. When you're required to learn is during your early years and you're being protected by your family, by your mother, your brother, your sister. Those are the important things. Protecting your families. And that's what he was talking about. But the reality is, you don't really know what those other people were talking about. They thought it was cute. And the cute thing is, if you let your children grow the way they're going, that's fine. But if you lead them down another road, that's wrong. You can go over and tell, okay, I'm going to give you this information. But the point is that you should share the information. And that's the thing I never got. When I saw how my mom brought us up, she brought us all up a certain way. And we're all different. Two straight brothers and a gay son. But we learned the same thing and the same way from her because she didn't treat us different, except for me. I was treated a little different. I got run over when I was a child. So she was more genteel with me. She was more um, putting me in a bubble from the world. And that didn't turn me gay. I was already gay. I look back and I remember being more attracted to this and the other. But the reality is that I didn't play games. Even then I wasn't playing games. I knew who I was. And that's the thing. It's this, the little coloration and everything that everybody is there going, oh no, you know, you can't play this. But they're playing. Don't say anything until they've started puberty. And that's the point. You can still let the child be beautiful. You can remind them that you have the right to do anything you want to. And then you're there shaping the child for the chance of an opportunity of being a happy, loving person. But when you let them go, because you're going to have to, and they come out like this, it's up to them now. It's up to them to stand up for who they are, even before that. But at the same time, you have to be there to love them and shape them into decent human beings. Because there's a lot of assholes out there, and that was because the parents just didn't care. Sorry. And then there's a lot of assholes out there because the parents are assholes too. It's just the way it is. You got to take responsibility for your life and stop making everybody else responsible for your life. I don't expect you to know that I'm gay. I don't expect you to think that it's my responsibility for me to know that you're poly. I don't care what you are. To me, you're Fred, my friend. To me, you're Sandra, my friend. To me, you're Caladosis, my friend. Get what I'm saying? Those are the important thing, is for me to try to remember your name, which is hard for me because I tend to forget even my best friend, which I've known all my life. Well, to me, all my life, that was important. And I hear the stupidity coming out of your people's mouths, attacking him for his point of view. He's not saying it has to be your point of view, and that's his business. And the same thing with the things. If he, thank goodness he didn't say he didn't want to give the shots to his people, because all you people go like a bunch of idiots. Excuse me, but whether he gives shots to his kids or not, or she gives shots to her kids or not, that's not your business. If it's so fucking important to you, give your children those shots. And did you give him those shots? Yeah, I did. Okay, so whether he gives the shots to his family or not, that's not your business. Why? Because if that person comes up with smallpox, guess what? You've had the shot. You won't get it. Well, in the future, that's not your business. The disease is gone, except for in the rural worlds. And that person should not go. And once he gets older, she gets old enough, she can go take that shot on her own. And if she goes like this, That was her choice, not yours. Are you going to pay those bills? I know for a fact right now you're going to go, no. It's not your business. Instead of being a jackasses like 100 million of you are being, why aren't you after the pill company, the shot companies, all those companies to fix the fucking problem? Instead of playing roulette with those poor children's lives, we should have had it already fixed by now. But instead, you rather attack a parent. We should be attacking those companies to fix that damn serum so that we don't have any more children going into that. Give our children a chance at a life to choose to be a man or a woman, to choose to say they're polydextrous or any of those other stupid kind of shit. That's a private thing, not a public. If you want to wear a dress, I don't care. But that's your business. But this stupid shot is their business because it wasn't important to you to get that thing fixed, was it? But now you got an opinion. Well, shove that opinion up your ass and shut up. Go play Russian roulette with your child and give them a chance to go into that world where you get to sit and watch that child waste away. And if you would have just gotten off your ass with a bunch of those stupid people that think they have the right to talk about my child getting their shots, think again. You could have done something about that shot. Instead, you're here acting a fool. Going after Lopez for having an opinion of his own. Well, guess what? It's his opinion, but it has nothing to do with you. You can still tell your daughter or son he can be a tree. He can't, but hey, you can tell him that. He can play. He can pretend. I'm a tree. And stand there for an hour. But when he grows up, he's also going to have some responsibility. She's going to have some responsibility. That tree is going to have some responsibility to pay taxes, to pay. And at that point, nobody's going to care. But now, right now, you're pretending to care and you're going, stop it. He has the right to his opinion. This is America. And if you don't like it, there's a whole bunch of other countries you can move to and have them tell you how you to think. Because you'll lose all these advantages you got. But that's up to you. Don't make it other people's responsibility to babysit your fat ass. That's your business. Not his, not hers. You might think she's this and that, and she doesn't give a bleep. So why don't you? Don't watch her show. Don't give her a point. Don't put the hand up. Don't do any of that stuff. But do subscribe to mine and put your hand up and leave a message. Because I want you to know I'm your boss. No, I'm not. But anyway, that's my point. Those are your choices. To subscribe to my channel. To put the hand up and say you liked the conversation. It made you think. To go fight that, what do you call it? You leave a message saying I went and fought them and told them to fix that stupid shot so that that child doesn't have a chance to go into that other world from that pill, from that shot, from that serum, from anything. We're going to keep our children here. We're going to give our children a chance and stop playing Russian roulette with their lives. So subscribe to my channel. Put that hand up. Leave a message. And if you didn't like this, then put something you would like to hear and talk about. I keep telling you that. How many do I have to come to your door and ask you, excuse me, tell me something good you want to hear about? Oh, now. Anyway, I hope to hear from you. I really do. Because I think this was a good conversation because it's something I thought about forever because I get so tired of hearing that Polly whatever and everything and I'm supposed to know. I don't care. I'm me. And what you think about me is none of my business. And don't forget, AA, see you in church.